Alright, good morning. Here we go. Back into the pillars of eternity. Hey Matt, how's it going? Welcome back. It's good. Glad to hear it. How's the torchlight? What do you mean?
Oh?
It's very nice. We're not sleeping here, are we?
Oh, no, I haven't played it. I really like ARPGs, but that's just one that I've never played, actually. What was I doing? I think I was going to Deerwood, wasn't I? Saints War Battlefield. Twin Elms. Twin Elms. Yeah. Yep, let's finally go to Deerford Village. Finally. I've only been playing this game for like, what, 20-something hours, probably?
Let's see what lies this way.
Actually shouldn't need to sneak. But I might do it anyway. Pretty sure I already went through this area. Oh, so we have another area before we get there, huh? Interesting. Well, I mean, we gotta explore this area first. Let's get a good positioning here. Interesting. I don't remember pressing the button to shapeshift, but here we are, I guess. Let's see if we can get some spells going. please and thank you.
Spot on!
Certainly.
Huh.
Yes.
Maybe I misclicked it or something. Dang, they had
I'll
some
see what I can find.
loot. Or am I just getting to the point in the game where everyone has fine armor now?
Great.
Man, they're just these poor lions are just filing in one at a time. Oh, there's another one.
Brave thou.
Elder lion.
That's it!
Oh. Shifted. I don't think I'll need to use anything else here.
Margaren's fire casts light in dark places.
Margaret's fire. Aw, poor deer. Area seems like it's bigger. Let's come down here and grab these. Ooh, a dead body. Dead adventure. Rip. Oh, there's an arch. Wasn't I supposed to find an arch or something for a quest? Was that for, what's-her-face's quest, though? This isn't at the Twin Elms, though. Maybe this is just a different arch.
Yes.
Alright, let's quick save it.
I have them! Got you!
That dominate staff is so good. Why are you taking damage?
I'm ready.
Oh?
Keeping an eye out.
Interesting.
Something over there.
Someone's just randomly hiding 130 copper in there. Oh, what is that? I guess we'll quick save and find out. Starlight illuminates a pattern on the ground. You immediately get a better look. Stone here has been carved with a few simple shapes. A small circular indentation marks the center. Much larger circle surrounds it. You see what appears to be writing above the two circles. Look at the circular indentation. The indentation is as shallow and smooth. It looks like it's intended to hold something specific. Examine the outer circle. Carved on. They must have been worn away. You can make out a crescent at the center. Excuse me. Curving, twisting runes strangely familiar to you. You recognize them as ancient in Gwithian. They read, all things end, only to continue anew. Enter now at dusk, that we may appreciate all experience a new dawn.
I'll see what I can find.
Okay. So, I mean, I have to find... Sounds like I have to find something to put in there first. Something tells me we'll be coming back here. Just a hunch. Just a hunch. Okay, cool. So we'll be able to check that out later. Okay. Heravius, chewing on a piece of uncooked meat. Despite his pleasant smile, the upper portion of his face is in a sorry state. Next to him display the carcass of a deer.
If this is your deer, you need a new game warden. Name's Heravius. Hungry? I can't eat all this. First catch of the day, help yourself.
What killed that deer?
One ornery Stelgar. Though looking at the deer's insides, it had a malformed but delicious heart, and would have been dead within the year regardless.
Alright, weirdo.
Gallowayne chose a fitting end for this fine animal. Pardon me, I shouldn't pray with my mouth full.
What brings you here?
Other than the delicious venison, new trees to document, new animals to sketch, new sights to be seen. I've learned as much as I can from the druids of my circle. I'd rather wander and learn than take root and stagnate. So if you're traveling to Deerwood and need another set of hands, I'd welcome the safety of a group.
A druid's assistance would be welcome.
I'm trained by the celebrants of Hawk and Ivy of the Fisher Crane tribe. I know more than my share of nature magic, and, well, I don't shy away from a good fight. I have business with the druids that live near Twin Elms. So long as we find ourselves there eventually, I'm happy to follow along.
Oh, cool. Yeah, it's gonna be kind of interesting having him since my main character is a druid. So I don't know how often I'll have him in my party. You're welcome to join us.
Splendid! It'll be an honor to run with a pack for a change.
But since he needs to go to the Twin Elms, I'll probably take him when I go there,
Keeping an eye out.
at the least. Let's go down here. Or maybe let's not go down here. Nope. The map made it look big, but I guess it's not that big. Alright, Deerford Village. Find someone in town who knows about the ruins. Us, we're just minding our business. Medrith.
Gods keep you.
Greetings, friend. I've heard of you. Word has that you've been busy in Defiance Bay. I'm busy too and eager to finish my business and get back to the city. What business is that? Haven't you heard? There's a murderer on the loose, said to have gone mad with grief, strangled a dozen healthy children when her own was Hollowborn. We've come along all the way from Defiance Bay to bring her to justice. She's here? She's hiding out in the village. We'd go in after her ourselves, but the problem is she knows our face. There's no telling what she'd do if she saw us coming. Her name's Nifre. She's an Orlin. We want to get her out of town so we can deal with her cleanly. She knows we're looking for her, but if someone were to convince her that it's safe to leave, I could draw her out.
Hail, traveler.
Interesting. There's a temple here. I guess we could check out this temple first. Was I supposed to go to a temple?
Out with you! I already told you what... I'm sorry. I thought you were one of those ruffians.
Someone has to put this priest to the test, but one not nearly difficult enough by my measure in amateur's work.
How may I help you?
What happened to you?
I never saw their faces. Strange, hooded men asking about those ruins. Cleoban Relag. Most of the brigands who come through here asking about the ruins are looking for a few ancient trinkets. But these people knew the name, and they were in a hurry. They wanted to know where Cleoban Relag was. I tried to keep it from them, but I couldn't hold out forever. I don't know what they were up to, but it can't be good.
That does sound like the Leyden Key, doesn't it? Is there something else I can help you with? Can you tell me where to find the ruins?
The Glanfathan tribe that guards the ruins will kill anyone who trespasses there. And they'll retaliate against us, too, if history is any indication. We've had too many fortune seekers stir up trouble of late. If I'm to tell you, I'll need to know your reason for wanting to go.
A dangerous plot is unfolding there. I've got to stop it.
If that's the case, then we may already have trouble headed our way. I'll have to take you at your word. You'll find Cleoban Relag here. Whatever trouble you find there, please end it quietly and try to stay out of the ruins.
Tell me more about Deerford. Folk here tend to keep to themselves, as they do in most towns. Excuse me. Suspicious of travelers, but all the brigands and refugees in the area, who can blame them?
To whispers and shadows.
Oh, nope, nope. Not gonna steal. Baidmar showed me where to find Sleabon Relog, but he warned me to steer clear. So where is it? Oh, up that way. Isn't that where I need to go for, yeah. For Adir's quest? How convenient. Let's go see what's in Deerford Village first. I'm sure there's some quests in here. Just gonna check up here real quick before we head into town. Okay.
Hail and well met.
What are the yards? Stuck in his backwater only to meet the famed champion of Defiance Bay. Brass wheel brings mercy today indeed. Perhaps you could help. I don't suppose you saw a young elven noblewoman on the road. I'm stuck in this wretched place with the rest of my unit until we find her. Haven't seen anyone like that. Same as everyone else in the Blazing Village, perhaps you could go speak with Lord Haran at the end and be grateful for the assistance. Sure. Yeah. Sounds like a quest to me.
Nice and quiet.
The mill. Let's see what we got in here. Villager, villager, villager. Oh.
Hey, pig! Hey, pig!
There's
Woo-hoo,
the
pig! Look at him with his little tail.
That's so cute. Rumbald. Gallowayne slobbering beast. Blazing bloody effigy. Thrice damned salty wench and her soggy. You should really mind your language. Why, will pretty words bring the rest of my pigs back, mend my pen, chase that beast from town? What are you talking about? Ogre moved into the area not long ago. Folk have seen glimpses and tracks out in the woods, but it seems to be staying away from town, or so we all thought, until it made off with my pigs. Now everyone's afraid to develop a taste for kith if it hasn't already. Tell me how I can help. No, it's too late to get my pigs back, but I'd set my mind at ease. Thing's head shorn from its neck. I'll trade you something that's of less use to a farmer like me. What do you know about the ogre? Big, ugly son of a bitch with a nasty temper. Trigil could tell you more. He claims to have seen it in the wood. You can find him in his shop. See if he knows anything. Nope. Okay. Let's go up to the inn first, I think. Oh, he's looking for the same person? Okay. Let's go in the inn. Sid.
I just want to find her.
Surely even you can
God's
understand
keeping.
that.
First time at the Dragon Inn, normally I'd have a song ready. I haven't quite worked out the tune yet. Say, you interested in the story? I haven't finished the chance, but I could tell you about it all the same. Sure, let's have it. Oh, excellent. These rustic fables are always great fun. Let me get something out to write with. It was built in the time of Hadrian's Rebellion, and Adrian Lady they knew once had a keep here. One of the towers still stands, so the rest is said to be buried under the village. Anyway, she stuck to the side of the Empire and continued to Duke Hadrian's crucible. This inn was the first building to spring up from the ruin. Supposedly, the quarterstaff from her chief wizard even got lost in the construction, mortared into a wall or nailed under a floorboard. Ooh, I wonder if we can find it. Anyway, the inn was supposed to be a haven and a meeting place while the locals built. Take it something went wrong? Deerwood inns are an ordinary lot. And the more these new neighbors met, the more they argued. Biggest divide was over the Glenfathens and their ruins. A group of misfits with more anarchic leaning. Blah, blah, blah. In the end, memories of the Broken Stone War and the War of Black Trees were fresh enough that the Duke soldiers won the day. Found their way to the Gilded Compass. I don't know if I believe that part myself, but it makes a good story.
We're decent folk, my lord. Perhaps you should leave and check the wilds.
Eyes open.
Dingler.
Good day to you.
Something I can do for you? What was the exchange with the nobleman about? You want to stick your nose in it? Go talk to him yourself. Maybe I will. Seen an Orlin named Nifra? Jerks her head at the stairs. Twitchy lady, that one. Tell me about the village. Walk from one bridge to the next and you seen it. Used to be a castle here. Who lives here? Not many anymore. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Alright, let's talk to the Lord here.
My child is out there. Do they not understand?
My lord, we're doing everything we can. Unfortunately, these villagers. Beast take them all. I don't care how you do it, but find her. Your child is missing, I take it?
Yes, Lady Alice, my daughter. I've asked around, but nobody in this mud hole has any concerns beyond their swine. They turn my men away like beggars and seem downright pleased to be of no use. But you're not one of my soldiers. And you look like you're used to getting your hands dirty, if you don't mind my saying so.
I mean, you're right, but that's kind of rude. My lord, a simple vagabond. If you find her, tell her I won't be upset with her. She can come back and all will be well. I just want to make sure Aelis, my child, is safe. Nothing in the world is more important to me. Have you questions about
Alice.
your daughter?
Of course.
Describe her. Striking young woman, bears more resemblance to her mother. Auburn hair, delicate, well-bred features. 28 or 29. Stopped in Deerford for a few days. On the fourth evening here, I was making plans to continue our journey. Was feeling unwell and went to bed. Then she vanished. Since then, my people have been combing the village yet to find a clue. Why did you come here? Merely a stop along the way to Aina's Rest. However, she took ill before our arrival. What's Aina's Rest? Lady Aelis has reached an age where it is prudent for her to marry. Given this legacy business, I can't let her fertile years slip by. There are better roads along the coast. Wouldn't it have been easier to follow them? If I had thought that, I wouldn't be slogging through the forest, would I? Main roads were clogged. It would be difficult for a caravan like mine to pass by without incident. Where's the rest of your family? Lady Heron is ill-suited for travel, I'm afraid. Few close relatives. As for siblings, Aelys has none. My wife has only given birth to Hollowborn since Aelin, that is. Okay. Heard about your
A
arguing.
petty, small-minded man, just like the rest of them around here. I've
a
been
jerk.
paying him an honest fee for board and bed, and yet he can't be bothered to stir himself to concern for my Alice.
Actually, he seemed angry at you.
People from these backwater villages take offense for sport. You have to but show up with a full coin purse, and they'll hear insults in the jingle of your step. They forget that Duke Hadret came from the privileged classes, as did all of the other earls and lords who financed the rebellion they're so proud of.
That's why I'm hoping you can help. Should never have trusted these people around my child. I don't like this guy. He's a jerk. Maybe he can find his daughter on his own. Finish in 23 hours. Alright. Let's go talk to this crazy woman who's killing people or whatever.
Hello? Hello?
Nope. There she is. Anyone follow you? Who sent you? What are you talking about? Some old friends from Defiance Bay are looking for me. We're not exactly friends anymore if you catch my drift. I'm just trying to lie low and mind my own business, know what I mean? Boss. Alright. My friend here thinks maybe you could help us out. Now, I'm sure you're a busy woman, so I'll make it worth your time. Just go take a look around town. Come back and let me know if the coast is clear if you find any suspicious figures. Someone told me you're responsible for heinous killings in Defiance Bay. Let me guess, was that someone named Medrith? You're a big shot with the Crucible Knights. If I'd gone on some kind of rampage, don't you think you'd have heard about it? Got on the wrong side of his employers, now he's after me. But if you're here to do his dirty work, I won't make it easy on you. Relax, I just want to hear your side of the story. What story? The Dominals came after me, I happened to rob the wrong place. How was I supposed to know? They'd already claimed it. It was an honest mistake, I'm just trying to survive now. And if you spoke with Medrith, you know where he's waiting. Please, help me get out of here. Yeah, I don't really care. Alright, I'm trusting you. Don't have much choice. See if you can send him the other way. That should buy me more time.
I shall be quiet as a calm sea, which is not very quiet.
I want to know if I can find whatever, like, if there's actually a staff in the walls here.
Shows me something new.
Hey, the Guildmaster staff. Let's see what we got here. Grants restore minor endurance. I guess it'd be good on him, huh? Sure. Cool. Let's get out of here.
How do you do?
Tell me about Lord Harren's daughter. His lordship says she up and went missing the other day. I don't know any more than that. However, these lording bastards handle their own affairs ain't no business of mine. You look agitated. Something about this doesn't sit right with you, does it? Damn right it don't. That Lord saunters in here like he's cut from a cleaner cloth from the rest of us, and yet... Look, I don't want no trouble for you or him or anybody else. I'm just waiting for him to tire of my ale and leave things so I can get back to normal. I won't stand by and allow an innocent girl to come to harm. Help me find her. That girl, Ailey, she was looking to disappear. You should have seen her watching the door like a sheep at slaughter. All the same, she didn't hardly speak to no one. Only folk I seen her talk to is Trigal. Well, I gotta talk to him anyway, so we might as well, go talk to him, you know? We might as well go see what my man is up to.
The smell around here reminds me of this stable hand, Drutman. Not real popular with the women, Drutman.
Poor Drutman. He'll never know that I just stole something from under his nose.
Well met, friend.
Looking to purchase some leather? Rumbald mentioned something about an ogre. Hardly talked about anything else. Whole town's been worried about the monster. Put a lot of minds at ease if you got rid of it. Sometimes venture into the wilderness. Seen tracks east of here near the river. Something else you need? It's in the collapsed tower. It's collapsed, nothing. A few hides on stretching racks. Tallow stench. Blah, 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 blah. Part of the end will tell you a whole blazing story if you want to hear it. Yeah. What can you tell me about Ailey's? Only that her father's men have been banging down doors, stirring up trouble looking for her. I've never met her myself. That's strange. Dingler told me you two were acquainted. He doesn't miss much. What exactly did he tell you? She was looking for an escape. Her father's dragged her out here to get hitched to some backwoods noble. She wanted an escape, alright. I was happy to give it to her. Snuck across the river a few nights ago for some private time. To come to find out we weren't exactly alone. An ogre sprung out of the forest. We were so lost in the heat of the moment we didn't notice till it was upon us. Oh, goodness. I grabbed Ailey's and disappeared into the night before I could even pull my britches up. Don't take this the wrong way, but the shop smells like an outhouse. Am I really to believe that the Lord's daughter snuck into the woods with you? No offense, just trying to help find her. She could still be alive, but in no shape to go after her. Others around have seen the ogre east of town. Show me what you have for sale. Just fine armor, trollhide belt. +1 endurance per 3 seconds. Girdle of mortal protection. Nice 27% crit damage taken. Oh, literally the exact same thing. Wouldn't be bad for her. I'll take it.
Certainly.
Sounds like we have an ogre to find.
You seem preoccupied with details, Alaf. Almost consumed by them, I'd say.
Once you've seen a colleague misuse Archime's capricious hex, you learn an appreciation for details.
This sounds like wizard talk. so I'll just take your word for it.
How do you do?
Just ventured into town. About dry on some of my stocks. You're welcome to have a look-see. Looking for a missing noblewoman. Just outside a shop. You talking about morning sickness? Was she pregnant? I worked into a stare about it. She was. That girl was so sick she didn't even notice the stink. I offered her some herbs to take care of the problem. She wouldn't have it. Harlan said she was ill from travel. Interesting.
Welcome.
The plot thickens. Said your supplies are limited. What happened? Damn roads. Can't reach any of my suppliers. I'm stuck with whatever I scrounge up. It's well and good. Most missions require something stronger. Troll skin, vessel bone, what have you. Keeping an eye on Drake's nest east of town. Beast stayed just long enough to lay clutch. Fresh eggs are more useful than the ones that get passed between merchants. Thought I'd see about getting an egg, didn't realize so many of them had already hatched. I could get an egg for you. If you really mean to go after it, I'd certainly pay you. It's in a nest. It's in a nest. Is perched in a cliff on the east end of Deerford's Crossing, out in the wilds just east of here. So everything is just east of here, huh? Lots of things just east of here.
Laying low. Now this I haven't seen before.
Wasn't me.
You work for the Dukes of the Valian Republics, huh?
For as long as they will allow.
Must be nice always knowing
Well,
who you're supposed to
There are
serve.
5 of them, but even so, knowing who is easier than knowing how.
Excuse me. Study the woman. At first glance, seems nothing more than a middle-aged woman. Suddenly knows she's not stripping the vegetables. She's weaving. The vegetable plots are now missing. Strange blur to her. Even the motions of her hand seems to be playing with the threads that lack color. Maybe that she's half-minded or deaf. Something feels wrong. Focus on her. Possible to the length of her hands. Forming a soul cradle with the threads. And suddenly, you are calm. On a plateau almost the height of the tower. Resting in the curve of a natural arch above you is a great copper bell. Soaked in the sun, rock beneath you is rough and warm. The sky forms a cradle around you. Hear soft chimes like wind chimes. As if the sound is beckoning you gently forth, filling your senses and thoughts. Focus on the chimes. The chime coaxes you deeper into the memory. Knees are worn to the texture of the ground. Plateau is formed, glistening. Your hands are wet. Hands on the flesh of a newborn child. You can feel the crowning of the head. Hands you're wearing and inhabiting have done this many times. They're practiced and confident. One's labored breathing, crying out. Focus on the child. As your hands move, you hear the sound of chimes, clear, cutting through the haze of the memory. Draw the child forth. Coax by your hands every movement causes the chimes to sound again. The child comes forth. As it does, your hands are in motion. You're holding a small child still wet from the womb before you. The child cries out, full of life. The soul is blurred at the edges as if you were viewing a soul. It's alive, the one before you weeping. Surrender the child. As your hands move, the chimes echo to the movement. You realize the chimes are hanging from the cord. Chimes are intended to welcome the child, to be its first gentle greeting sounds. You're helping to weave its thoughts, perceptions, and experience. Her emotion seems soothed, but the physical demands of labor have left her exhausted. Hey son, what's going on? Child is here. Child is safe atop the plateau. Slowly pull back. Mind becomes again. There's no pull, no anchor. The woman before you. Even as your head is spinning, you touch from the touch of her mind. The sound of chimes on her wrist is sharp and clear, as if coaxing you back to the real world. The woman still sits before you, nothing like you first saw her, wearing black shredded garments. Streaks of black run through with silver. What you first saw of her was a mental glamour of some sort. Still, you don't sense a threat in the realization. If anything, you sense a relief. Who are you?
I am seen, but the eyes of others do not remember. You were the first to see me as I am, the call stripped aside.
Light touch on your mind. A caress in her left hand mirrors the motion of the touch. You hear the chime on her wrist, as if pantomiming, resting on your cheek.
Your memories. A cadence of wheels on a caravan track. Fever. Questions by running water. Violence in a night's campfire. Arrows in the dark. And fleeing. Falling rock and cracking stone, and a storm. The storm. The storm that brushed you. Did its screaming wake you from your mind's cradle? Your memory of it is painful. Its cry is difficult to ignore. It's like a child. Many children crying out.
I encountered a Biowak, yes, and it did something to me. Hands withdraw shyly. The woman stands uncertainly if she's been sitting for some time. Notice her cheekbones are tight. While her stance is weak, she seems determined to stand before you.
You are able to see me.
It's almost a question. You suddenly realize she doesn't seem to know what you saw when you looked at her.
To see me is a rare gift. A watcher's gift.
I've never been able to do that with a living person except with you.
So many questions, thoughts, whirling like storm winds. That storm still roars through you, deep beneath your thoughts, yet muted and secret, like an underground river. I cannot tell if it is carving new channels, or eroding what keeps your true strength buried. The fact that you could hear it at all, survive it, is something few have ever done. Your power will grow stronger with each soul you touch, as it allowed you to reach out to mine.
There's silence. Although it seems to be the last for but a heartbeat in your thoughts, it stretches out between the two of you. You blink, take a breath, and suddenly realize she wants to ask you a question, yet can't form the words. Do you wish to travel with me? Fear dissipates and you feel strength and certainty. Interesting. I mean, yeah, I kind of want her to travel with me. I don't know who I would give up, though. Oh, goodness. She's a cipher. She seemed like an interesting character. I don't know if do I want to give up the wizard? I feel like I don't really use my wizard, like... Yeah, she seems really cool.
Farewell.
I think I'll try this for now. And see how it goes.
Oh?
Oh. Alright, so we got some leveling up to do. So, let's see. Where's my skills? Okay, so your survival athletics, you have mechanics, he has lore, she has athletics. So I guess I can kind of go with... pretty much anything here. Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter that much. Maybe we just go put points in survival, so when we rest. Alright. Ciphers can directly target allies and enemies with powerful soul-focused effects. These powers can cost focus, which ciphers build up through the use of their soul whip. Antipathetic shield. It's a toxic physical manifestation of the mutual antipathy between the cipher and the enemy target. Enemies caught in the path will suffer corrosive damage. Seems pretty good. Eye Strike shocks an enemy's visual receptors, dazing and blinding them as well as blinding nearby targets. That could be good. Soul Shock transforms the outer shell of an allied target's soul into energy, releasing an electrical burst around them. Characters standing in the area take shock damage. These all seem like they're really good. Frightening and confusing them. This would be really good to, like, throw on my fighter. Yeah, let's go with that. Talents. Biting Whip. The Cypher's Soul Whip bites deeper, granting a bonus to damage. Invokes a retaliatory strike, stunning an enemy whenever they target the Cypher's will defense. That could be good. Generating focus. Maximum focus increase. I think I'm going to go with this. And just keep going into survival. Powers. Amplified thrust. Bounces psychic energy harmlessly off the target and onto the closest nearby enemy, causing pierce damage and violently pushing them backwards. Oh, I get 2 here. Cool. Overwhelms the target's mental ability to communicate with its own body, paralyzing it and causing its soul to emit a shockwave that leave nearby enemies stuck. Co-ops the target's essence, generating a slashing blade of force that attacks them before leaping to up to 5 additional targets. Dude, ciphers sound insane! Seems so cool. Evades the target's mind, causing them to believe they're surrounded by phantom foes, leaving them flanked for the duration. Reduce deflection by 10. Cypher uses the target's strength of mind against it, stealing a portion of its resolve in order to better deflect incoming attacks. Causes the target to relive the psychic trauma of an injury moments after receiving it, experiencing damage all over again. I think it's definitely this one, and probably this one too. Or this one, maybe? Yeah. Okay, cool. So we get some more here. I'm actually kind of considering to go with Eye Strike. Blind seems like it's really good. Let's just go with Mind Blades. More damage. Focus gain. Cypher Psychic Backlash becomes especially traumatic, inflicting a small amount of raw damage to the target on hit. Let's go with Draining. Ooh, alright, level 3 powers. Soul Ignition. Does burning damage. Secret Horrors. Frightening and sickening them for the duration. Puppet Master. Dominated by the Cypher. That could be really good. Mentally links nearby enemies to the target, forcing them to experience a portion of all damage the target suffers. That could be really good too. Vivid recollection of past failures, leaving them hobbled and weakened. Generates a rebounding wave of psychic feedback between the Cypher and an ally that causes crush damage to enemies caught in between. So I think we're going to go Soul Ignition and Puppet Master. Keep bumping up that survival. Okay, we get one more. Let's go with Pain Link. We're gonna go with Greater Focus. How many more levels do I get? I think one more after this? Ooh, level 4 powers. Alright, just gonna spend, 10 minutes leveling up a character. Let's see. Going Between. An ally superficially takes on the form of a spirit. Their movement is increased. Many incoming crits and grazes are converted to a less serious result. Sounds pretty good. Latches on to some characteristics of the target's psyche and drains it, granting the same amount as a bonus to the Cypher. Affects a random attribute. Silent Scream. Stunning the target as well as dealing raw damage to all enemies within stands a high chance of interrupt. It's gotta be that one, right? And then something else. Provides an ally with a mental block, granting a bonus to damage reduction and regenerating endurance over time. That could be really good. Impales the target with a lance of pure force. Major pierce damage to anyone in the line of attack with a high chance of causing interrupt. Finding the strength of its defense as stealing them for her own drains a portion of the target's damage reduction. Let's go with these two. And then, we get one more. Yeah, Pain Block. Definitely Pain Block. And then, yeah, Brutal Backlash sounds good. Cool. So let's see.
Yes.
I don't know what happened here. So let's see, we want you at the front. Maybe, oh wait. So our Cypher's melee then? I guess it could be either. How does their soul whip work? Do they always attack with the soul whip? Alright, first of all, let's see what we can give her. Spell defense bonus. Max endurance bonus. Spell defense. Spell defense sounds okay for now. Second chance. Range deflection bonus. Of intellect +2. Lore giving. It's probably this. And then let's see what weapons we have. I don't really know if I want to give her a shield. Rapier. +1 enemies engaged. We could do that. We could do a little dual wield action. And then... yeah, that's probably fine for now. Something like that. Cool. I mean, I guess I can just give that to you for now. Cool. Sure. We'll see how that works out. Okay, so we talked to her. Let's go in here real quick. See if you have a quest for me.
Well met, friend.
I haven't seen you before. Always glad to see a new face in town. Anyway, what can I do for you? I'm looking for a young woman. At least you ask politely enough. Then they start throwing around their weight and telling you your business. It's a problem with these lords. They think their money and their family name entitle them to some kind of special treatment. That's not the kind of people we are in here. We broke away from here to get away from that nonsense. Can certainly understand why you'd feel that way, but at the moment I'm just looking for his daughter. Haven't seen her, not since she went missing. She mostly kept to herself, but you know how women are, always carrying on. Just feels like you... but even... Hedenia got her talking, just goes to show. Hedina, an alchemist. I think we already talked to her. Yeah, she's the one that told us that she was pregnant. What's been going on? We're a quiet little town, blah, blah, blah. Okay, show me what you have for sale. Ooh, you've got some weapons here, don't you, bud? So we've got a unique rod. That could potentially be good for our Cypher if we need her to be ranged. +4 accuracy, +15 damage. Tall grass, unique pike. Exceptional. Crits can inflict prone. Okay. Unique two-handed greatsword. Crits can inflict prone. Okay. Plus 12 accuracy. That could potentially be really good, actually. One-handed spear. Plus 10 accuracy when below, and does crush damage as well. Mosquito. 20% damage is restored as endurance. I already have a weapon that does that, so I probably don't need that. I don't know if I really want any of those, to be honest. Let's buy some lockpicks. Let's buy this. Let's buy some of these. And buy some of those. And let's see what this armor does. Plus 2 damage reduction, plus 2 athletics. Grants deleterious? I don't know. Alacrity of motion. Plus 50% attack speed for 30 seconds. Minus 11 endurance. Only usable by a chanter. Plus 20% area chant effect. Yeah, give me that. Heck yeah. Yeah, we're definitely giving that to you. I'm gonna give her that. Okay. Cool.
Oh?
Alright, we'll start up this next area. See if we can figure out what's going on with this ogre. I think I talked to everyone. Deerford's Crossing. So I think that's where they said the ogre was. Does this road take me somewhere else?
To whispers and shadows.
Oh, wait. Let's go, well, hold on real quick. Let's run up here. Nope, they both go to the same place. Okay. But let's go talk to Medarith. And have him leave our friend alone. Looks fine. Alright, buddy.
Good day, stranger.
Should I be honest? My character's not really a liar. Let's lie. Did she know? And how would you have known that? The innkeeper told me, said the bedsheets were hanging out the window. She won't get far, been most helpful. Later, loser. Alright, let's go. See what we can find. See if we can find this ogre cave. Okay, let's quick save it. Alright, let's see how this squad does.
Raid.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how this chanter works. It said something about Soul Whip, but I don't see her, like, attacking with a whip. I guess she just automatically gains focus as she auto-attacks. Seems like maybe she'd be better suited to have a ranged weapon.
They shall see nothing while I see much.
Interesting. 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 So let's see, what's over here? Okay, so that goes straight up to the ruins. So we'll go... Obviously, we gotta figure out what's going on with this ogre first. Is there anything down here?
Raid.
More wood beetles. Oh, I need to
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
set her to aggressive.
Yes.
There we go.
Hello. Hello?
Hello? Alright. Cross the river then.
Raid.
A bunch of little fellas, huh? I kinda wish I made my character a psychic.
Finish them! I'm ready.
Are you not set on aggressive? You are. Why aren't you attacking?
I'm ready.
Do I have to... You having some trouble getting around that pillar there?
Silence surrounds me.
What is this? Stand within what looks to be a ruined shrine, moss covered remnant of ancient statue. Examine the statue. Only the broken legs and feet remain. Near the base of the statue, you discover a skull carved into the stone. Examine the skull. Skull is carved into the stone, intricate relief its mouth agape. Peering closely, you notice a rustic keyhole between its jaws. Pick the lock. Several tumblers in position, suddenly the ruined statue begins to move. Nice!
There are beasts here. They are animals in human form.
Awesome! Cool. Well, let's keep,
Keeping an eye out.
let's just keep keeping an eye out. As a deer would say, you know? We'll come back for that in a minute. Or actually, it'll probably have to be next time, to be honest. That is one smart ogre if he can figure that thing out. Ruins of a tower.
Now this I haven't seen before.
Let's just go ahead and shapeshift. I'm not going to use my spells on these guys, I don't think.
Oh?
Oh, we're leveling up, huh?
Eyes open.
Sweet. Oh, I must have missed this. Didn't realize you could come down this way. Cool.
Silence surrounds me.
So that goes up. See if there's anything over here first. We'll use the drakes. Okay. Alright guys, I'm actually gonna have to save. Let's move back just a little bit. Save and head out here. I got stuff I gotta take care of today, unfortunately. But, well, I don't know. Tomorrow might be kind of similar. I should be able to get a fairly decent stream in tomorrow, so that'll be good. But I gotta go. Hope y'all have a good one. I might stream tonight as well, so if you're interested in that, I might be doing something tonight. So y'all have a good rest of your day.